Oh, we get to the best scene of all time? Absolutely.
Bond goes back to his hotel. Because on his way out, Elliot Carver calls him in the car and is like, you have things that belong to me. You have my Lecter decoding machine, and you have...
My wife.
And
my wife
is in your hotel room. Fucking bring me back.
My wife.
So Bond goes back to his hotel room, and he finds a videotape playing in which sort of the newscaster announces the death of
my wife.
And I'm going to do this every time. I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to do it. So, and he finds dead on the bed of a gunshot wound.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, he is fucking held up by the best guy in the world.
A man walks into this scene, presumably after having gotten lost on his way to a Connery Bond film, because he is such an old Bond character.
He looks a bit like Paul Bearer, the WWE character. He's got this sort of like really hangdog look. And so he points a gun at Bond and he goes,
"My name is Dr. Kaufman. I am an outstanding pistol marksman. Take my word for it, yeah?"
3 accents in as many sentences.
Such a me doing a German accent.
I am an outstanding pistol marksman.
As you can see, I am Dr. Stepper. Ridiculous. Incredible.
So Kaufman's deal is that he's like a professional hitman. He like travels around the world faking suicides for the most part, right? Like overdoses and stuff. And so he has killed Paris Carver,
and now he is here to kill the tone and pacing of this film.
Yes,
oh, yeah,
and
completely.
Also incidentally James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, just fucking great. Basically, he gets this one fucking line
so hard.
So Bond is like sitting across the room from him, and he goes, "If you shoot me from over there, it won't look like a suicide." And Kaufman hits him with,
"I am a professor of forensic medicine. Believe me, Mr. Bond, I could shoot you from Stuttgart and still create the proper effect."
And this line,
und this
line in the movie sent me off on an hour and a half of thinking about different qualifications this man could have, and it would be funny.
He's got a doctorate in killology and killonomy.
I am a master of education. I could shoot you from Stuttgart and still create the proper effects. I'm a bachelor in philosophy.
Fuck this. I'm Dr. Kaufman from the Gender Identity Clinic.
What do you think about when you masturbate?
Make him uncomfortable.
I hate this guy.
I hate this guy.
No, we're not done coming up with
arguments. Tanks the film.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kaufman. I have been hired to assassinate the pacing of this movie.
I dropped out of Glasgow University Law School. I could shoot you from Stuttgart and still create the same effects. I love this guy so much. So
I have a BTEC national in hairdressing. I could shoot you from Stuttgart.
I'm an apprentice bricklayer. I could shoot.
How are you doing,
I have watched over 50 PragerU videos. I could shoot you from Stuttgart. However,
So they're trying. So while he's doing this, Carver's guys are trying to get into Bond's parked car because they think he's got the decoding thing in there correctly. And so Kaufman is like, they get Kaufman on the radio as he's about to kill Bond and try to get him to open the thing.
This is very embarrassing. It seems there is a red box in your car. They can't get to it. They want me to make you unlock the car. I feel like an idiot. I don't know what to say. I am to torture you if you don't do it.
Just perfect. He's like, at the whole
Do you
time
have a
he's saying this,
doctorate
he's
in
like
that too?
lounging. He literally does
is.
say, "Do you have a
Yeah,
doctorate in that too?"
It's so, like, imagine a guy of this magnitude arriving in like fucking No Time to Die. Like, just a third of the way through the movie, Dr. Kaufman appears. How the fuck?
How are you supposed to recover from this?
I will
How are you
never
supposed to
recover
go on recording your
financially
podcast about this movie? I have a degree in economics from the University of Chicago.
He's in this
I
movie
could
for
shoot you from Stuttgart.
2.5 minutes, and in my heart forever. I don't understand.
He steals the entire movie. Like, it's totally pointless. Like, you could honestly have cut this scene. You could have done and just gone straight to Bond discovering the body and then escaping. But anyway, Bond tricks Kaufman into electrocuting himself with a gadget phone and then shoots him.
The thing that I love about Kaufman so much is that because he is a consummate professional, as he is dying, he sets Bond up for an easy line.
Oh, it's so easy.
He gets the gun pointed at him and he goes, "Wait, I am just a professional doing a job." And so Bond, of course, goes, "So am I," and shoots him.
Yeah,
and
it's so
going
weird.
that extra mile.
The actor playing Kaufman is playing this scene for comedy, and Brosnan refuses to play this scene for comedy. So go back and find this scene on YouTube if you can, listeners, because you will see like two actors fighting over what this scene is supposed to be, and just like neither one of them giving an inch.
Brosnan is 100% being a guy who has just found an old flame murdered in his bed.
Yeah.
And Dr. Kaufman is Dr. Kaufman. And there is such unbelievable tension between the two actors as they desperately try to get their motivation across. It's perfect cinema.
Just
anyway,
incredible.
The rest of the film sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.